716-578-1007 or 1-800-348-1007.
35192. Want to text me for anything? Do it there. I want to watch the show. Go to the Alan Cox Show YouTube channel. Guardians play tonight, but there's going to be Cavs preseason action tomorrow night. It'll be a 7 o'clock tip. The Detroit Pistons are in town, who were a terrible team last season, but everybody starts from zero. The beginning of the season. So preseason Cavs basketball tomorrow night, 7 o'clock tip on MMS. We'll roll out around 6:30 and then get right into your pregame. Thursday afternoon, that'll be Game 3. Guardians back here at home against the Yankees. That coverage begins at 4:30. So we will be on live from 2 to 4:30 on Thursday. And then Mary and I, Mary's in town to do her shows at the Funny Stop, so she and I will be live in the studio on Friday. Bill will be out. And
if you're down in Cambridge, Ohio, I'll be at the Guernsey Brewery.
Are there cows there?
Mm.
Isn't a Guernsey? Is it Gurney?
Gurney.
I mean,
maybe.
a Guernsey is a cow.
Gurney County.
But isn't
it's at Guernsey County is where Cambridge is.
Yeah.
It's in Appalachia.
I'll be there on Friday night and then Canton on Saturday.
But isn't like a hospital gurney spelled like Guernsey?
Well, there's no a hospital gurney. I believe is Gurney. There's an extra U in Guernsey, I think. If you're talking about the cow, I don't know how they spell the county, but Guernsey is a kind of a cow.
Well, I'll be at the brewery.
Whatever the hell you call it or whatever it is.
Guernsey is also an island. We're learning a lot.
Not in Ohio, I hope.
Continent and Peninsula Normandy. Contentin?
What? Where is it? In France? Where is this?
27 miles west of the Continentin. I can't say this right.
Continentin?
How
do you spell it?
Cotentin. Cotentin. Cotentin Peninsula.
The Cotentin Peninsula, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to
France.
say continents. Like incontinence. No, Normandy.
Normandy is part of France. The beaches at Normandy, they stored the beaches in Normandy, right? That's France.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Well, Guernsey is 27 miles off the Contentin. All right, I gotta go.
Hey, we're not going to go there. Show trip, I don't know. Now, Bill, will you be receiving the key to the city from Mayor Tom Orr of the city of Cambridge?
Probably.
Love it. Mm-hmm. Of course, Cambridge, Ohio, is referred to as the crossroads of southeastern Ohio.
Oh, that's where they are.
Yes.
When where the crossroads of southeastern Ohio are. I guess it's right there. You
know the famous blues song Crossroads? Eric Clapton famously did it. That's about Cambridge, Ohio, I believe. And that's very exciting for them. Now, whether or not Eric Clapton is ever going to play there, I don't know. But there you go. But Mary will be in here on Friday and then doing her shows at the Funny Stop all weekend long. And are you driving or flying?
So I'm flying, but renting a car because I'm only going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it didn't make, I don't want to spend 2 full days in the car to only be in Cleveland for 3 days.
I understand.
You know what I mean? But the flights, Bill, are you listening?
Mm-hmm.
I'm flying Frontier business class.
Why is that funny?
Because she's like, oh, never fly Southwest. And now she's flying Frontier, the lowest of the low.
Spirit's lower than Frontier. But I gave him so much crap about being on Southwest business class or Frontier business class or whatever it was.
This is Southwest.
And then the Frontier tickets were like, no joke, $300 cheaper. I don't know why this specific weekend was so expensive. Maybe it was before the playoffs, so it couldn't have been that. But I booked a Frontier flight, and I thought of Bill, where I was like, oh, damn. Gotta fly a budget.
Well, it's funny you mentioned that because Frontier and Spirit are both in the news for 2 separate things. Somebody wrote an article about how Spirit Airlines is the most hated airline in the country, but you're going to miss it when it's gone. Spirit Airlines ranked 98th out of 100 companies when they surveyed people about brand reputations. Spirit Airlines ranks lower than Meta and TikTok and Fox News and, banks that have blown up and things like that. The only business that scored worse than Spirit Airlines were Elon Musk's X, which is Twitter, and the Trump Organization, which came in dead last. That was they must have had some former Trump Organization employees in the survey. But yeah, Spirit Airlines. But this person wrote this article. They're like, you might hate it, but when they're gone, you're really going to miss it because things are going to get real wonky with these low-fare airlines, which aren't as low as they used to be. These things used to be like flying megabuses. But Frontier is in the news because of this woman who flipped out and starts screaming things. I'm always curious about people who, it's one thing if you've been drinking at the airport bar, but they seem to be kind of locking down on that too. If they notice that somebody, used to be you could get on a plane and be hammered.
Obliterated.
And not only would you just pass out, you wouldn't cause any trouble. There have been drunk people on flights before, on flights I've been on. And they might pass out and snore, but they're not getting drunk and belligerent. This woman was mad. By most accounts, I guess they described her as sober. But she was flipping out because she forgot her phone at the gate. And so she stands up on this Frontier flight and is screaming and demanding that the flight turn back. And the people around her, people are unfortunately so used to this kind of stuff now that most people are like sitting there with their earbuds in. And they're just trying to drown it out. This was San Diego to L.A. So this is not a
You could just drive down and get it.
Yeah, this is not a cross-country flight. This is like Detroit to Cleveland in the air, right?
That's a 15-minute flight.
Yeah. But she starts screaming that she's the president. And so I don't know what was going on with her. But somebody else on the plane, one of the other passengers, obviously filmed her, and it's been making the rounds.
If I was white in a suit, you would stop the plane. Laugh now. I am the president of this whole country. That's a damn bona fide word. Yes, I need to get off this plane. And I'm going to tell you straight out, don't you ever come against nobody because of their skin color again. You had enough time. I seen Frontier do illegal stuff several times. I've been riding you for the last 8 years. Don't tell me. You had enough time to stop that telepilot to not go. You just released him from the bank. I saw it out the window. I know it within my heart. I am an affirmed sovereign ruler here in the government. 7 continents I own. What comes around goes around. This time now. Keep laughing. Watch what happens. You'll be expired just like your battery on your watch.
Yeah, so I don't know what the hell she's talking about there. She must have read an article about sovereign citizens and threw that in there too. But yeah, she flipped out because they wouldn't turn the plane around.
Did she get her phone back?
What's that?
Did she get her phone eventually?
It doesn't say that she got her phone. Well, by the way, 2 separate parts of the article say that one says it was San Diego to L.A., the other one says it was San Diego to Vegas. So
Still not super far.
No, not long. Both a car ride. So, yeah, obviously you hear there a couple times she's telling people to not laugh or keep laughing or whatever. So people are laughing at her. And again, she lost her phone, but she went right to, if I was white, you would turn it around. Now, I don't know if you've ever been on a flight where white people were freaking out. It happens all the time. They don't turn the flights around.
Actually, I feel like it's mostly white people freaking out on flights, right?
I think you're probably right. Yep. There's, I wouldn't use the word entitlement, but there is a liberation that some white people feel to flip out. It's where the Karens come from, And so the flight attendant is trying to explain something to another person. There are other people asking questions. There's invariably going to be somebody who's like, can I help? Whatever. And the woman was screaming at the flight attendant, saying that she was a liar from the pits of hell. So people never go 0 to 10 in these situations. They go 0 to 100. I wish I had the whole clip, but it's very expletive laden, and I didn't take the time to chop it way up. But the woman informed people that she owned 7 continents. Again, this is a 2.5-hour flight, so that must be San Diego to Vegas. Because San Diego to L.A. is not 2.5 hours of a flight. So she said that she owned several continents. Not like the one that you were trying to describe, Mary Lou, in France.
Content.
Right.
Contented in
Uh-huh.
Norway.
Right.
Normandy, whatever.
But hey, listen, either by coincidence or she knows there's 7 continents,
Yeah.
right? Are there 7 continents?
But how many continents are there?
Continents.
That's the question.
So, yeah. They're not sure why they know she flipped out over the phone, but they're not sure why she got into all the other stuff. You'll be expired just like the battery on your watch. But so Frontier, again, getting some press, reminding people that they're up there and flying and doing these, putting up with these kinds of passengers. But you're flying Frontier business class. So you probably won't have to contend with anything like that.
No, I actually don't know if my seats are business class or not, but I am frying Frontier.
Are
You just
all
said
right?
you had Frontier business class.
What's going on with me? I'm getting anxious.
It's not that she's off, Bill. It's that you and I are so crazy locked in.
That's what it is. You guys
From
are
these
so
mints.
focused.
Yup.
From
Yep.
the mints.
You need some mints. You need some focus mints.
No,
Then you won't be frying Frontier.
Yeah, but you just said you were flying Frontier business class.
Well, that was a joke. I am
Oh.
on Frontier, but I'm not sure where my seats
Oh,
are.
I see.
You
Okay.
don't get to pick your seat?
No, I don't remember.
Oh.
Hold on. Let me log in. I don't want to apply for the credit card. Why do
Get
they
the
always
Frontier.
ask?
Because
You know?
some people do. It's always weird when they do the thing where the flight attendants are like, "Do you want the credit card? Do you want the
Like
credit
wait
card?"
for you at the end.
Well, they're
Uh-huh.
like walking down. Yeah, it's like right before you're about to land. Like, don't forget to sign up for the credit card. I'm like, I'm not doing that right now.
I mean, they figure you got a couple hours in the air. Why not fill out this form?
Mm-hmm. You do it all on an app now.
Yeah. Alan, Cambridge, Ohio is the home of the Salt Fork Lake $100 and the Deer Classic. What? The Deerassic Classic.
The hell is that?
It just says Cambridge, Ohio. The Deerassic Classic? I don't know. That's in August.
Like Jurassic?
It's the word deer and then asic. Yeah, like Jurassic deer. I don't know what that means. I don't know what Deerassic is. Maybe that's a business or something going on down there, but
Oh, this doesn't tell me what my seat is.
Ooh, you're gonna be in steerage.
I was going to say they're just going to say Zone 4 and then
Yeah.
everybody
It
will
might be.
push to the
Did I say when you board?
You can access your itinerary at My Trips, and then I click My Trips, and it tells me to download the app.
Download the
This
app.
is stupid. See, this is why I don't mess.
I mean,
with
buying,
friggin' Frontier.
buying like business class or something specifically, that's fine. But like, I'm not somebody who cares what zone I'm in. As long as I have a seat, I'll sit in it.
Well,
I don't care.
The zones only really matter with Southwest because they don't have assigned seats. So you want to be in an early boarding zone with Southwest because they go, all right, 1, 2, 3, go get your seats.
Yeah, but I didn't think they were the only carrier that does that.
I'm
yes,
pretty
and
sure
they're
they
getting
are.
rid of it.
Yeah, they're
next
changing
year.
it
Oh,
next year,
okay.
yeah.
But also for carry-ons, like if you don't want to have to end up like checking your carry-on, then
Okay. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know. I only fly Virgin Atlantic and Emirates, Bill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
where are you
really?
flying Emirates to Chicago?
No, overseas. We go overseas. We fly Emirates. We get those cabins that have like 2 stories.
A two-story airplane.
You ever seen
cabin.
Emirates flights? Oh, man. They're like crazy expensive.
There was a dude that was on there.
Hot stewardesses.
There's a dude that was freaking out on a flight, and like the captain was like yelling at him to sit down. Like the pilot, he's like
Pilot yelling
Yeah.
at the guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the guy was trying to get off, and they're like, "We're in the air."
Stop trying to get off, sir. At least have your
quit.
girlfriend put a blanket over your lap.
Hey.
I told you Brian called and I didn't know the song.
Oh yeah.
So do you, because the lyric is so short and it's so common. I don't know what he's singing. I like the way he's singing it. That's why it caught my ear, but I don't know the song. So I have a couple of options that came to my mind, and I will see if any of you think it's correct.
Let's figure it out.
I wanna be your lover. I wanna be your friend.
All right. I want to be your lover. I want to be your friend.
I want to be your lover. I want to be your friend.
There's a lot of I want to be your lover. I
Sounds-
don't want to be your friend songs. Those were the ones I was thinking of. So I don't, because he's gotten lyrics wrong before. I didn't know what he was singing. It's so short.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be your lover. I want to be your friend. I thought there's a song from the 60s from a band called the Cascades, which was I want to be your lover. I don't want to be. I think it was I don't want to be your friend.
I wanna be your lover. I don't wanna be your friend.
Yeah, I don't want to be your friend. That's not what Brian was
That's not-
saying.
yeah.
I wanna be your lover.
He does take liberties, though.
Yes.
I wanna be your friend.
All right, 1980, there was a band called La Bionda. Again, this is not I don't know what he knows. That's the thing. That's why I kind of have to go deep sometimes.
All over the place.
Wanna be your lover. I wanna be your lover. I wanna be your lover. Let's just be your friend.
And that's not I want to be your lover and not just be your friend. Is that one?
I wanna be your lover. I wanna be your friend.
And then there's
I feel like till the end should be the next lyric.
I don't know what the rest of it
Something
is.
till the end?
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then I thought about the great Jimmy Bo Horn. He had I want to be your lover and your best friend.
I think of Spice Girls. If you want to be
Be
my
my
lover,
lover. You
then
gotta
you gotta get with
you
my
gotta get with my
friends.
friends.
Oh, right.
But he's
Is that
not-
what it was?
Yeah, I mean,
But
but
that's completely off.
Right. I mean, I remember their other song. That
Yo, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. So tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I wanna really, really, really wanna zig a zig. Ah.
If you want to be my candidate, you got to make butthole hands.
Yeah. I don't think that's what Brian was singing.
yeah.
Alan, do you follow, his name is Matt Galaki on Instagram?
I don't believe so.
So this guy does, they're not mashups, but they're cover songs,
Mm-hmm.
but he does them very, very
Oh, he's
well.
great. Yeah, he's the blonde
good.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to send you this one just because it's a Spice Girls one. It's If Disturbed wrote Spice Girls.
Oh, okay.
And so it's all ones like that. It's like, if Disturbed wrote It Wasn't Me by Shaggy, if, whatever.
Yeah, everybody's sending me that other dude who does like If Lamb of God was Yacht Rock. I'm like, I get
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I like
seen
I
that.
like
Black
Steely
guy,
Dan. Yeah, that
yeah.
guy's really
Yeah.
blowing up. I mean, they are funny, but
They're
I'm like,
good, yeah.
everybody sends me those.
But this, I sent this one to Brian, and I was crying. He does Korn so well. Like this guy, I just sent it.
I got to give you this trip to L.A. here. Speaking of L.A. to Vegas or whatever, L.A., it's the 2025 iHeartRadio Alter Ego Festival. Good lineup, boy. If you missed Incubus at Buzzard Fest a couple of years ago, you can see them out here in L.A. It's Offspring and Incubus and Cage the Elephant and St. Vincent and Glass Animals and lots more. January the 11th out there at the Kia Forum. So we got trips this week for you to win before these go on sale. So good luck.
Now, your chance at a trip to our iHeartRadio Alter Ego. Text the nationwide keyword FLY to the number 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's FLY to 200-200.
I wanna be your lover. I wanna be your friend.
I wanna be your lover. I wanna be your man.
Oh, you're making
Man. Oh, he says, man. You know who that is? That's the great Jimmy Bo Horn. And you know what my favorite song from him is? When he's not trying to Luther Vandross it up, he's dancing across the floor. So I don't know what Brian's song is.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's singing. Maybe he'll leave me another message and clarify it for me. I don't know. I have to take a break. I'll have the last chance today for you to grab some money at 5:30. Next keyword to grab a grand from the Buzzard bookie. If you're a fan of Theory of a Dead Man, that band is doing an unplugged tour. That's going to get them to the Akron Civic Theater in a couple of weeks. November 3rd is when that's going to go down. So I'll have tickets for you for that after the break. 35192. Want to text me for anything else, and we'll be back.